The Daystar Network has long been a symbol of trust for millions, but the backendry mystery preceding Joni Lamb's death has put that trust to the ultimate test. The saga began when the Daystar Network officially announced that its founder, Joni Lamb, was suffering from a severe spinal injury and requested intense prayers for a healing miracle. This announcement, which appeared on the surface as a plea for spiritual support, transformed after Joni Lamb's death on May 7, 2026. Into a massive question mark. The fundamental question being asked by followers and medical experts is how can a back injury end the life of a public figure in her mid-60s so suddenly and secretly? Leaked details from within the Daystar Network suggest a suspicious gap between reality and official media statements. While the Daystar Network was broadcasting reassuring messages that Joni was recovering and receiving treatment, the backstage was witnessing movements suggesting that management was preparing for a funeral, not a recovery. What raises suspicion is that the back injury was used as an excuse for Joni's prolonged absence from the screen. Meanwhile, the Daystar Network was coldly working to prepare her replacement. Evidence shows that episodes of Friends from the Table were recorded with daughter Rebecca Lamb Weiss weeks before Joni Lamb's death, prompting a harsh hypothesis. Was the back injury merely a media cover to hide a terminal health decline? The most controversial aspect of this mystery is the link between the back injury and the exclusion of family members. Reports suggest that the excuse of excruciating pain and bed rest was used within the Daystar Network as a pretext to prevent Jonathan Lamb, the only son, from reaching his mother. Commentators are bitterly asking, was her illness exploited to ensure no information leaked about the power struggle within the Daystar Network? The network's silence on the specific complications that led to her death has opened the door to dark scenarios. Medically, back injuries rarely lead to death unless caused by severe infection or pulmonary embolism due to immobility, neither of which the Daystar Network has clarified. In the end, the back injury mystery remains the nail that could dismantle the Daystar Network's audience loyalty. Followers feel received not because Joni passed away, but because they feel their prayers and emotions were directed toward a fictional narrative while the Daystar Network was planning its future without her. The lack of transparency in Joni Lamb's final moments, combined with the rising influence of the Weiss family within the Daystar Network, turns the back injury into a public scandal that transcends a medical report. It has become a symbol of what some call a betrayal of trust in one of the world's largest religious media institutions.